changes are coming to what Texas public school students learn and read in classrooms across the state. Today, the State Board of Education gave final approval to a statewide mandatory reading list. They're currently discussing redesigned social studies lessons for kids in elementary and middle school. The changes for high school students have hit a snag, however. KVUE's Daniel Perot has been following the meeting throughout the day. Joining us now, Daniel, why did the board delay that vote?
The board chair, Aaron Kinney, said that they need some more time to weigh these social studies changes for high school. And for months, critics have been saying this whole process is being rushed, as the board has worked into the early morning hours pretty much every day this week to try to tweak the lessons in each grade. Kinney said that the board has made some mistakes, like eliminating a requirement for students to learn about the American Revolution and its significance in high school U.S. history, but they did add that back in. Critics say the new social studies standards and mandatory reading lists minimize racial, geographic, and cultural diversity while emphasizing Christianity over other religions. Supporters say the materials help students better analyze historical patterns and see America and Texas in a global context. The mandatory reading list includes Bible material for children as young as 6 years old. Some educators and board members have expressed concern that the books on the reading list sometimes conflict with the other things that the state requires these teachers to teach in their classrooms. And given the length of the list, some worry that it'll take up most of their lesson times throughout the school year.
We are simply giving them a mandated list, which I believe is unconstitutional, but regardless of what I believe, let's not take their autonomy away. Not only is it confusing, but now you have made it so difficult for a teacher to just read a textbook that could connect with their students in her classroom.
A good chunk of this afternoon was spent on the rollout of the reading list. Several board members said they wanted to implement it sooner than the 2030-2031 school year, but staff with the state education agency said that publishers need more time to develop the instructional material for teachers to actually use in the classroom rather than implement it all at once. Board members voted to phase it in over 4 years, starting in 2030. Board members will have a similar discussion about the social studies changes later today. It's not clear when the board will take up the high school social studies changes. That could happen at the next scheduled meeting in September, or the board could call a special meeting before then. In the studio, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.
Daniel, that is a big shakeup. We appreciate the update there.